Alright, what up, what up? The boy is back with some more metaphor ReFantazio.
Lovely.
So foolish.
Hey there.
Oh boy. Hold up. I'm gonna try a different controller for a little bit. It's a brand new controller. Or not really brand new, but it's been drifting for the past couple days. I had it for like 4 months. I'm still mad about that. Yeah, I think we're good.
What am I gonna do? Hey? Grand, isn't it?
Who's it want us to talk to?
Wait a second.
What do you think you're playing at?
Talk to everyone.
Let's see.
Dear me.
All right then. Grand, isn't it? What am I gonna do? Hey?
Aha.
Wonderful. I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Excuse me. Huh?
Okay, so
Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous. Wonderful.
So, Merchant's Bazaar. Which direction was that?
You're... No. Oi! Oi! Right then. What is it? Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions. Oh. What?
Young man. Ugh, come off it.
What now? Wonderful.
Young man. Young man.
We're looking for a Mistari. That's not it.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up here? I'm in it. Welcome.
Hang on!
I have no idea where to go.
Young man! Young man!
Mag broker is not what we're looking for.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up here? Now what am I to do?
Yeah?
I don't see our face on the rock.
Now what am I to do? Now, how did I wind up
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Look at that! Besides...
Thou, 'tis in thy hands now.
Yep!
Now what am I to do?
For that? Wonderful. Yes, hello. Dismissed.
Wonder if I could have been one of those.
What is it?
Oh, hello.
Did you hear?
What is it?
Wonder if I could have been one of those.
Young man! What's this?
Yeah?
You there!
Ugh! Yeah?
Thank you kindly.
Yeah?
What's this?
Wait, this isn't where we want to
Well
go.
met, eh?
Let's go see.
Young man. Thank you kindly. Hey, mister.
Wonder if I could. Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's minions myself.
Wonderful. For that? Proper races. You!
Whoa.
That's gotta be him.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Nah, I'll pass, thanks.
I don't know much about divine relics,
but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Virga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mistari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Draco Dios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Virga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Virga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Virga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
I think
What the?
I'm gonna take a break from this
Wait a
game
second.
after this
You're
stream.
not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree,
Play something else
I
just to
run
kind
home
of
to myself.
mix it up a
And
little bit,
believe you
because this one
me,
has
I
been
got
taking
quite
a
an
while.
eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Mirus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
I mean, shoot, honestly, I might just play this for a couple hours and then start up another game. That's what I'm feeling like today. Make preparations and sail away.
All right then. What now?
Oh, that sucks. Looks like I lost a follower. Sad day. And I think I see who it is too. Shit. Alright. I guess that's what I get for not streaming for so long.
Aha.
I think our only option is...
All right then.
Ready to depart?
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho, then!
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago, where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the Church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Yura speaking.
All right, then.
Let's go!
Speaking of...
Oh, jeez! Understood.
The truth is... Then...
The fight is on!
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
This is...
Ordo sugar and briny salt. And new metals there, so... Top secret poetry, do not read.
What's that? Oh, yeah?
Sure.
Right?
Now then.
There we go.
Imagination.
Level 3 imagination.
Why, that's...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness. Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Two days left.
All right then.
We don't have the option to advance any relationships. Oh, we can advance. Let's go talk to more.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? Now then.
That's right, there's the whole thing with the masks.
Hello.
Equipped to use night skills. Adds resistance to slash and a weakness to electric. Interesting. So I can make a knight's mask. Alright. That's cool.
Oh. You'll come again.
Let's see. It is Idols Day, which means there is a point of luck to be gained from the toilet. As weird as that sounds. See what this
Hey. Now then.
All right.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Well... Boy.
Man.
Huh?
Enough.
Huh.
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
All right.
Here.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Enter the tech once you are prepared. Okay. Well, I have no idea what to expect, so I guess we will go.
Come on.
And if we die, we'll just reload and...
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or itself!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over here!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
But because it's stormy, we can't get extra turns by hitting weaknesses. So I think the main thing I want to do is avoid hitting resistances. So I can put Heisme in instead of...
I'll withdraw for the moment.
Fail you.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. This won't do it. Come on, help me out.
Guess we'll see what happens.
Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Assassin!
Some darker arts.
You hit their weakness. Nice
For
move,
all
I
we
say.
strive for! Is that all?
Wizard! Trap!
You hit their weakness.
Don't underestimate
That's your opening,
me.
Captain.
Masked dancer.
Howling wind.
Face me! Rancor!
You hit their weakness. Nice moves, Heisman.
Strike me if you dare!
I will fight as power. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
This is just what I need. Burn!
Is that all?
Assassin!
Some darker arts.
You hit their weakness. Nice
For
moves,
all that we
Heisman.
strive for!
Let's go. With healing power.
That's neat.
I've got.
Watch me!
No, now for a grand maneuver.
That wouldn't work.
I think not.
There's no way that would work.
This might be a good strategy.
Oh, power of kings! Rancor!
Allies, together.
Get after it, love.
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Is that all?
We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Behold this power. No one here fights alone.
Please allow me!
This might sting.
Great job, Juna.
Let us clean
Now
up.
they're weak to
Assassin!
something new.
Some darker arts.
You hit their weakness. Nice
Is everyone
moves,
let justice
Heisman.
prevail? Only a flesh. Is that all?
Oh, that sucks.
If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
Lend me your strength. Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, royal soul. Roar!
You hit their weakness.
I've got.
I call
That's your
upon the
opening,
royal
Captain.
soul.
That's not. The rest is yours.
Leave it to me.
You think you're...
Assassin!
Rancor!
You hit their weakness. Nice
Observe
moves,
magic
Heisman.
Is that all?
I will fight with pride. Wizard! No. I won't hold back. Lightning!
With these fists, pugilist! Are you well?
That helped.
I'm obliged.
Much thanks. Be now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
Is it for all that we strive for? Not now. Huh, take this!
Retracted! That should make things a little easier on us.
Please!
Vida's power. Is there... Let's set it up! No, this won't work.
So I need Juna to have her synthesis skills.
Roar! You hit their weakness!
I shall vanquish evil!
Captain.
Oh, healing light!
Thanks. Trust me.
My thanks. You to face me! Then again, Virga, we've destroyed it. Now to the rest.
Magic Knight! Not now. Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Vida's power. The lightning!
Still up? Is that all? Only a flesh wound.
Pugilist! I'll crush you! Right on time!
Assassin! Rancor!
You hit their weakness!
With blade in hand! I stand waiting.
I will... Wizard! Roar!
You hit their weakness!
Are you
That's your
prepared?
opening, Captain.
Are you well?
That helped.
I'm obliged.
Quite a boon. Oh, power of kings! Mustn't settle for the easy way. I dare say we've made our point.
Join with me. Nope, not this. Let justice prevail. Are you all right?
I owe you.
Much thanks.
I knew you'd help. Let's... I won't hold back! The lightning!
You hit their weakness!
I
That's
shall
your
fight
opening,
as the
Captain.
pugilist! Take that!
Assassin! There's a better way. It is best to conserve. I'm counting on you.
Taking center stage.
Allies together! Not this. They'll not break my defenses.
We gotta wake her up! Yuna's down! Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
Wizard! Hold on. Take it!
Time for my grand comeback!
Stepping back, I shall vanquish evil. try not to worry.
That helped. What's needed?
That helped. Don't underestimate me.
Watch me!
Let's not. Your turn.
Is everyone... I'm stepping back. Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
Oh, it sprouted more legs!
Oh, the bloody hell!
No, I'll get some distance.
Wizard!
Roar! You hit their weakness!
With
That's
these
your
fists,
opening, Captain.
pugilist! Give me your aid!
It's up to you now.
This'll be over soon enough. Now for a grand maneuver. I think not. Behold this power. Please, after you.
Come! I stand waiting.
I'll show you the
Wizard!
the lightning. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
My knees feel heavy.
You poisoning us? Is that what's happening?
Oh, please!
Hulkenberg's sick. She can't fight at her full strength. Can't let it go unused.
What's needed?
My thanks!
I knew you'd help.
Magic Knight!
I'll show you.
Wizard!
You better be sure. Lend me your strength.
If you would.
Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's
With
your
these
opening,
fists,
Captain.
are you prepared? I'll crush you!
Sabra sucker.
Satisfactory.
Is what now?
I admit, it feels good to...
I continue to grow.
Power can be so intoxicating.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You're right.
on!
People tend to open up more. I feel like that's a hint for something.
This is...
Sam! Oh!
Then...
Sam?
What the...
Maybe.
Got it.
Well... Yeah. Here. Ha. Hey!
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Imagination with either Hulkenberg or Juna.
Oh my.
All right.
But...
All right.
Wow, that's a big ol' increase to imagination. I didn't think you could get more than 4 of the little circle spirit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands
a gambit to steal the public's
Whoops,
gaze, perhaps.
didn't mean to skip that.
Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
That guy has ulterior motives.
Then...
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Just my imagination, I suppose.
Are you sure you're okay?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
So what, that gives us 14, 15 days?
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for the snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! Remarkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting
No
you
way.
here.
How did he get here so fast?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Virga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease. Our seas are infested with grotesque horrors. And now, even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope.
Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
He's hiding a wound.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lads. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are ya?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha!
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We gotta prep.
What's going on?
What now?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Is there no informant here? Drunk man, tavern Pete. Nope. Maybe just there's not an informant yet.
Leave it out, mate.
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon.
Now then.
Cures frostbite, huh? We're gonna run into a bit of that. Let's get 10 of them. Weaponry and armor in the same building. Nice.
Here.
Oh, nice. All stats +3. Damn. Well, we'll wait for stuff to be on sale before we make a big purchase like that. What's up here?
Let's not.
It was all in vain. It was all in vain.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Whoa, isn't that?
Hey, mister!
What'll it be?
Hey, mister! Oh, it's you! Hey, mister!
Leave me alone, will ya?
Check this out.
Yes?
10,000 for that, damn.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon. I won't be forgiving that anytime soon. Really now?
Welcome.
Such a scourge.
Huh? Hey, mister!
Alright, Time to chart our course.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too...
Now then.
I feel like that's going to be a location. And that down there.
This place here. This place here.
Maybe even one of these islands.
You would pursue peril.
Let's go.
So we bring the fight to them.
What's this?
See here, you can make fermented ribs. Or finish your noodles sweeter than poison. Defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. Secretest of secrets fully restores MP for one ally. Ooh, that's valuable. Let's go ahead and make one.
Okay, so...
Hey!
Plant that leaf with light seed.
Whoa.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The Gauntlet Runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick? No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey! You lot about finished! Let's get on with it!
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
Looks like our only choice is to go in. That looks like a boss fight.
Look at the entrance. What's
Some
going
kind
on
of tree
here?
ant.
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Those little brains on the side of it.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He's got an infection on his leg.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Hey.
Thanks.
I see.
Understood.
Let's give it a shot.
Hey. Listen. Yeah.
Yep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
But
True.
Focus.
What's going on?
Oh, there.
So, hey. Really?
We will start the quest later.
All right, then. Let's go. Cheers. Fancy a bit of...
Hey!
Okay!
Cheers.
Moving stone statues and specters. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Specters reflect bows and the like as well, so no physical attacks. Lentis.
Just between us.
The green one is weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. The green ones can use wind magic.
Come again anytime.
So we want probably 2 mages/wizards on the team.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, so inform it in the royal capital. See where we're looking for them.
Where to?
Let's go!
Right. All right, then. Let's go. Fancy a bit?
What?
All right, then.
Let's go! And what is it you want? Huh? What's this?
All right, then. Where to?
Let's go.
Hello there. I see. Leave it to me.
Mission accomplished. Thank you.
I'm counting on you.
That reminds me. Oh? Thanks. You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
I'd be happy to be your understudy.
Right? Every heart and mind has a key, and unlocking them is a skill any kingly candidate should know. Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-Wise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you. So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant! I'll inform the others.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a labyrinth.
Interesting.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Alright.
I'll tell.
All right then,
Go.
Medals Day, huh? So no bathroom bonus today.
What's this?
You did it!
Whoa. Did you know? Really?
Alright, well, we can either do our request or get started on the main objective.
What now?
Yeah, 40 hours on this story, and I can't tell how far through I am. Halfway, a quarter of the way. We're on the 4th arc of the story, I guess. It can't be that much.
Right, time for the old girl.
Save the morning snakes.
Party's over.
Now, where was I?
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
So we probably still want the knight. Or do we? If everything's resistant to physical attacks, and the trees are going to be weak to... One of them's weak to fire, we don't know what the other ones are weak to. We probably want everybody on some kind of magic wielding ability. So I think keeping the main character on wizard is probably the way to go. Put Straw on... Yeah, Pugilist is not a good place to put him. Cleric, on the other hand, that works. He has Medica. We're not going to want Sleep Shot. We'll give him Fire. damage. And the Kunda removes all debuff effects from all allies. Expensive.
Alright.
But it would help a lot. We'll put Hulkenberg on the mage. Yeah, you're mostly physical attacks, so. Healer. Trying to think what would. Physical damage, we don't want that. Oh, like a debuffer. Now we'll put it on the mage. We'll give her.
Alright.
Her provoke skill and. I think Ironclad Bond, since we're gonna have multiple mages, would help her a lot.
Alright.
It's so expensive, but that's what we're gonna have to go with. Heisme as a Seeker makes sense. And then Juna. Nobody else has access to that tree.
Yes, right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go. I've learned a new skill.
All right.
Oh, she already has Cyclo. Whoops. Oh, whatever. We have a weaker one that we can use if we don't have 10 in MP. I think that's gonna work out.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Alrighty. I think what we're gonna do next time is the request, and then we'll kind of make our way into the main dungeon. This way we can kind of get everybody's roles leveled up. It's 17 days. I feel like there's a bond with Juna that we're gonna get started. Oh yeah. Yeah, one of these is Juna. I feel like one of the other three is gonna be one of the Parapus brothers. But no idea on this third one. Watch it be like Luis or something, like in Persona 5, where you had the connection with the main antagonist by the end of the game. What a curveball what that was. You somehow end up allying with Luis and leveling up a bond with him. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna end the stream for a little bit. I think I'll come back on later today with a different game to play, because I do want to stream something else. Like, maybe I'll find a nice little balance of streaming this one and another game. It would be cool. Anyway, sorry for the delay between streams. I found a new job. It's definitely not as good as jobs I've previously had. My off days are a mess right now. Pretty much I'm just guaranteed to have Thursdays off. So I think moving forward I'll for sure have streams on Thursdays, but other than that I'll try to squeeze them in when I can. Hopefully I can find a better job soon where I can get a more reliable streaming schedule going. But for now, you know, making money and putting food on the table, that's the top priority, you know. But I'm not giving up on streaming anytime soon, so I will see you all soon. I'm thinking something either in the action or horror genre is what I'm looking at. For streaming later. But until then, I'll see you all soon. Have a good one. Peace, everybody.